right, DC, here he is, the one, the only. Don't call him Kevin Ferguson. He, of course, is Kimbo Slice. And when you're talking about mixed martial arts and its footprint in the United States of America, Kimbo Slice is a guy who deserves a lot of credit for this mass expansion, at least in my mind.
Absolutely, because when Kimbo Slice fought, people tuned in. From The Ultimate Fighter to his days outside of the UFC, some of the biggest TV ratings we've ever experienced are attributed to Kimbo Slice. He's a guy that people just want to see. From the backyard brawls to the octagon, Kimbo Slice is very special.
And probably the nicest guy you would ever want to meet.
He don't look like it.
When that octagon door
closes.
closes.
He doesn't look like
exactly.
it, but he is a great guy.
Kimbo Slice. He has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt.
Well, it took him just over a year on the UFC roster to realize a piece of this UFC middleweight championship. He is the last style bender, Israel Adesanya, a guy you tried to bring in to emulate John Jones back in the day.
Absolutely. You knew right away when you watch Israel fight that he has an ability to fight in so many different ways. If he's coming to play a part, he's going to play that part better than anyone else you can find.
Yeah.
It's because of the adaptability. It's his ability to change the way that he's fighting based on his opponent. In the Derek Brunson fight, he did a lot of kneeing because he knew Brunson was going to wrestle him. But in the fight against Kelvin Gastelum was a lot of punches and kicks because the wrestling threat was not so great. You gotta have that if you hope to compete and stay atop the division for a long time.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Kimbo Slice. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting a reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. Well, he came into the UFC as one of the hottest prospects the Octagon had seen in years, and Israel Adesanya has done nothing to diminish that hype. Stuffed 12 takedowns at his UFC debut, and the expectation is that most opponents are going to try to ground the last style bender. Let's see if he can keep this fight up right here tonight. Oh, good block there. All right, so the boxer with a beautiful combination there and giving a lot of problems to this kickboxer here early on.
Well, the kickboxer wants to set his feet. He wants to be landing those kicks, getting damage off, but he can never do that because the boxer's constantly in his face and not throwing singular shots. He's throwing multiples to keep him moving backwards. Solid punch lands for him. Tremendous body kick lands for this guy.
Oh, he lands a huge knee to the body.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round one.
He did a great job setting up that high kick.
Well, the
Last style bender's got it going here tonight, DC. As he often says, I don't throw and hope, I aim and fire. His accuracy is on a completely different level than most of these middleweights he's facing.
Oh, back and forth we go. Real quick leg kick.
Separate. Get your space back.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for the last style bender, Israel Adesanya.
Check your face, now. Check your face.
Oh, nice right hand. Yeah. And everything's landing with so much power. Barely missed on an uppercut right here on the inside.
Secure that takedown and win the round.
That one connected. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Strong hook lands. 45 seconds remain in the round. Lands to the body there. Ooh, big knee. Under 30 seconds. Nice right punch followed by a left. 15 seconds to go. Nice punch there by Adesanya. Could be the beginning of the end here. Oh, and mercifully, there's the horn. Plenty of action to digest in that round.
Excellent. Keeps dropping his left hand, leaving his jaw wide open for you. Just stay on the outside, pump him with the jab.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. All right, next round is lands. That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel, is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfect.
And a knee. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to go deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time. These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Israel Adesanya going for the body kick there, but he misses. No setup whatsoever there. Connected with a solid punch right there. Well, earlier in the round, he clearly got stung by his opponent, but he just has not responded well at all.
He hasn't responded well. He hasn't gotten himself back going after getting hurt so bad early in the round.
Just missed with the left there. We march on, 3 minutes to go. Solid kick right there. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. Kimbo slices, nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Just out of range with that left hook.
Let's go straight down the middle. That was awesome.
Well, this fight...
He's got him hurt. He's got to start looking to finish.
Big left hook.
Oh, he did it again. Beautiful jab there by the champ.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah.
See on that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
20 seconds to go, round 2. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso and all of that.
Both of these guys are trying to finish.
All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Thankfully for him, he will live to see another round. You saw him get knocked down near the end of the round. If there were 10 more seconds, that likely would have been the end of his night.
All right, we're still here right now. This next round, we're going to get.
All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Well, this is crazy that this fight is still going on. An appreciative crowd obviously getting behind both fighters. Both guys just...
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess, particularly when it comes to landing those hooks. And I know you like to play Tony Romo. You think he goes back to it here or what?
I am almost certain that he's going to go back to that specific punch because it's landing every time he's thrown it. And as the fight has gone on, it is landing with more force, and his opponent is starting to wear down. So I will not be surprised if we see another one that ends the fight.
Well, watch for him to set up that hook again here. Going to the side kick. So a big knockdown for him in the previous round. Confidence is high and building here in this next round.
Confidence is key, and he has a ton of it right now.
Kimbo slices, blocking well now. Nice job to protect that already damaged nose as he raises the guard. He's looking for that left hand. Not there. Heavy leather landed on both sides. Oh! Back to the feet now. Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for tonight. The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 17 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Kimbo
So Kimbo slices in the win column, and what a big performance it was out of him here tonight. And this sets him up for a massive fight now moving forward. So a lot of options